Let's go over the 4 tips to affluent fall outerwear. The first tip is for it to be quilted. And an example of that would be this jacket here. I love this jacket, it's lightweight, but you can see that it's got the quilted pattern. And I also have a vest right here that is also quilted. This looks nice because it also gives texture to your body to have this quilted pattern, and it's pretty uniform having these lines. And you can notice if something's off, so it's kind of more technical. It's to, add value to the garment itself because it takes time to put in these quilted parts. Now we'll talk about hemmed. Second time, it's the hemmed that comes to mind for me because I have shorter arms. So this jacket that I really like, I roll the sleeves up, and I haven't taken it to get it taken in, but I just roll the sleeves up, and that seems to be good enough for me because it's something I'm wearing to and from the car. So I really don't worry about it, but I make sure to either hem the sleeves so that they are appropriate length, and that is the rule of thumb, which is where the rule of thumb came from. It should be above the thumb. That's where you hem or roll it to. Now the third one is the collar. Collars always look nice. Now you want to have a collar that is short, not something that's obnoxious like the 70s. We're not going back in time here. But having a collar really frames your face, and it really helps give you a good look. Even this vest has a collar. This isn't going to stop the wind from hitting your neck and making you cold, but it is going to make you look a little more uniform, a little more professional. If you notice, a lot of times in stores, they'll have people wear polos just so that they look a little bit more professional. Or if you have maybe a grounds crew, somebody that's, the head up manager, they'll give you a polo instead of just a regular t-shirt. It just looks better. And I've had coats that have hoods, but the hoods just kind of make it look a little bit more casual, and you want to look better than that. And number 4 is layers. So with a lot of these things, you can combine them. I know it gets really cold in the wintertime, but when you're wearing that huge puffy coat, you can't see your silhouette. And especially for women, you want to be able to see your silhouette in a certain way. So what I like to do is to layer. So you wear maybe a long sweater like this, and then you put maybe this vest on, and then you have the outer coat to go over it. That way you can take off different layers. If you need to, you can always just take off the vest and throw it in the car, and you still have your sweater and the outer coat. That way you can be the most comfortable, actually. You don't have to sweat sometimes if you get a big coat and you go inside and you're at the grocery store and you have to put it in your cart because you're sweating. Well, you don't really have to do that if you layer and make sure that you know kind of what temperature it's going to be, and then just have them all combined. And if you notice, a lot of models in the stores, they will have the mannequins dressed up with layers because it looks really nice. It also kind of, just the basic level, you have to be able to afford 3 garments versus 1 big coat. So those are my 4 simple tips for outerwear for fall.